It's a great night for footy on the couch. And the Dragons get us underway. And here's Jamie Humphries. Tungy, 23 metres away from St George Illawarra's night. Out to Tallis Duncan on the left-hand side. He crashes inside the 10. Play to Johnston. And Humphries for Hubner. Oh, he nearly skipped around Leilua. He does, in fact. Fortunately, Clemmer was there playing bodyguard. He's dragged down 5 metres away. Ward bisects that hole, picked up by Host, and he scores.
Number 6.
What a lovely little kick from the rookie number 6. Played by Hubner here, 6 metres short of the Dragons' line. Here's Ward. He plays away to Host. You heard the response from the crowd. He got a little closer than perhaps he even budgeted for, but it's a changeover after 6 tackles. Meter line by Keon Kaloamatangi. It goes to Cook. Cook to Larkin King Tongia, then Clint Gutherson. South Sydney defence very well organised there, and look at that. Brad said stay away from the sideline, and Christian Tuipulotu wasn't listening. Cody's out there now. And straight away they head left. It comes out to Johnston. He steps into Cannon. He's over the 40. He's got Gray there. Jai Gray bounding away. Last play here. Kaloamatangi for Cody Walker. Oh, the wingers miles back. They've got numbers. Johnston, you can tick another one off. He's only 2 short of Ken Irvine now. And here's the big unit, the incredibly big and very skillful Pasifiki Tonga. Jacob Little with his speed. Flanagan on the backup. Cody Walker's back there. Great cover along with Ashton Ward. Oh, I think he'll be off to the bin here.
No, it's not deliberate. It is not deliberate. He's caught round the leg.
See the baby face innocent look.
Yes, he got away with that. Lovely. Away to Duncan. Oh, the fans wanted him to pass it to Johnston, but he scores it himself. A metre and a half away from the goal line. Here's Ward. Here's Walker. Here's Duncan. He came charging in from the wing. Allen, one-handed offload. Gray kicks ahead. Gray chases. It's line ball. It's tapped over the back. That was Buchanan. Short side, plenty numbers here as well. Lovely ball. Back on the inside, and Peter Marmazelis is going over to ice off a lovely movement. It was a matter of who was available, throwing them into a position that suited them more so with going with a particular preference in the half. Fletcher now busts through. He sells a dummy. The big forward's going to go over and outpace them.
Oh, that's a good try.
Who'd you tip, Pam? Panthers or Raiders?
Well, here we go.
Hang on, Munro. He can run. He's down the wing. He's got Gutho in front of him. He goes. He's absolutely burned him. All ends up. Get that in here.
And finished off with a lovely swanny as well, a big swan dive.
Oh, he's a mover.
Wow.
In a record-breaking win for Souths over the Dragons. And the South Sydney fans that have braved the most horrendous weather in Sydney have got the present that they so richly wanted. 40-zip in Thursday night footy here from Accor.
Wayne, there'd be 40 reasons you'd be happy about that win tonight, but what impressed you the most about the performance?
Just that they stayed at it. They didn't go up by 20 points and then give a couple of tries away. They kept doing their jobs and turning up and competing really well, so that was the best part.
That's not an easy thing, but it sort of speaks to how you guys have finished the year. You've had 3 straight wins now. I think it was 20 from 20 in the first half, had the nice lead, but as you said, didn't go away from it.
Yeah.
What does that say about where this team's headed?
Oh, it's just that it's grown a hell of a lot. There were a lot of young boys in that team that haven't played a lot of NRL, and we've had to stay with them because we had nobody else with the injuries we had, and they've rewarded us enormously with their confidence and their effort.
Was that one of the highlights tonight? Guys like Ashton Ward probably had his best game.
Yeah, it was. Just to see those, to see what they were when they came up 6 weeks ago, 2 months ago, 3 months ago, without a lot of the top players missing, but they've grown and got confidence, and so he's done really well. Wardy's been wonderful.
There's no denying the class of Cody either way.
Pardon?
There's no denying the class of Cody. What's he bring to the South team?
Well, there's about 7 Codys that aren't playing for us, and that's when they come out, they do bring that excellence that they have. Latrell was the same 2 weeks ago at the Titans. That's why your top players make your club. But I'm really proud of the guys below that have put their hand up and taken a fair bit of responsibility with it. And we've fought every game and we've tried hard in every game. And tonight was just a reward for all they've done. Yeah.
2-week layoff for the next game. You're expecting to have a couple of those Codys back?
Well, I might have to make some decisions about team selection. I haven't had to do that. But yeah, there'll be some back. Yeah. Cody finished his normal way today. We had to come off early, but he assures me that he's good. He's getting used to coming off early now. He doesn't want to stay till the end of the games anymore.
AJ got another try. Pretty flat pass. Thoughts on the...
I don't think the ref was going to take it off him, to be honest with you. And I don't blame him. So yeah, it was marginal, that pass.
Needs 3 tries to get it there before
Talk to him.
Cody, do you back him to get there?
Yeah, I think so. We'll see what happens. See how they defend us.
Could be exciting, right? Well, what do you sort of imagine it's going to be like when he finally gets there?
Oh, it's history making. Like, just to be a part of it, I couldn't imagine what he's going through. Like, it's a record that's been around forever, and we're this close to breaking it. So it's I couldn't imagine him what's going through his head. But yeah, just to be a part of something like that would be very, very special.
He could be on the bench though.
I'll still run on.
Cody, you can't play finals, but play the Roosters the final round. They could play.
We could, can't we? It's in contention, is it?
No.
I'm joking.
I guess if there's one consolation prize, it'd be knocking off your bitter rivals in that final round.
Oh, there's no secret how big the rivalry is when we play against the Roosters. Regardless of where we sit on the ladder, it's always a tough game. So, we'll be looking forward to it. I'm sure they will be as well. We'll just see what happens.
What about you, Wayne? I know you'd love to beat the Roosters, but to finish the season potentially with 4 straight wins, I guess it can give you that little bit of a lift going.
We've got 4 straight wins. We've got to buy next week.
5 then. 10 straight points.
We had a buy a couple of months ago. They tried to take the points off us, but we're going better now, so they said we can have the points.
It can give you that springboard, I guess, into the off-season, though, can't you? If you get the 10 points.
Look, you had us win the wooden spoon 2 weeks ago, so just give us a break. We'll see how we get to the game in 2 weeks' time, and we can have the conversation after it.
Wayne, how are you treading the countdown to the record? Like you've spoken in the past about how special it was what Ken Irvine was able to achieve.
Well, I don't know what you're making such a fuss about it, to be honest with you. It's there, it's not broken. When the day it is, it'll be a great moment, but no one can predict when and where. So what are we going to live in the rest of our lives until that happens? And, what's Alex going to do? How are we going to do this? Let's just get on with our lives. I think that's what he's doing, and it'll come, and we'll all celebrate it. Even if we've got to get Cody off the stretcher, we'll celebrate it.
So long now. Did last week the injuries take a toll on the team tonight, do you think?
Well, look, I could use that as an excuse, and you're right on some of it, but South had a shorter turnaround than us. They've got injuries, so we're not tossing up any excuses. If I start tossing up excuses, I'll become one of the weak ones.
What do you put tonight down to then?
Well, as I said, you hit the nail on the head. We can put it down with lots of things, but the opposition didn't give us a chance to breathe, and they were outstanding with the football, and we were the opposite. We turned the ball over, didn't play it properly, knock-ons, all that type of stuff, and then that led to missed tackles. Fatigue led to missed tackles. So the opposition were very good, and we played them into that part. I looked at South at the end. They looked fresh. They were on the front foot, and so they should be. And we were out on our feet.
2 key calls either side of half time, the forward pass for the Johnson try and then the non-sin bin. What did you make of that? Because I think the ref said it wasn't deliberate, the tackle on Kyle.
Yeah.
What did you make of that one?
as I said, that wasn't why we won or lost, so I'm not going to get into that.
What's the feeling after a loss like that? Like Marty said, a couple of really good weeks and then performance like that.
Yeah, it's pretty disappointing, to be honest. Like I said, we've been playing some good footy, and no matter the injuries, it's exciting watching these young guys come in. So we had plenty to play for the jersey to finish off the season well, and we can take that momentum. And tonight, we just didn't turn up. The first 20 we did. Feel like that we went toe to toe with them there, and then they took 20 minutes to score their first try. But then after that, there was a few errors and penalties, and we went back to old ways where we just didn't defend that and let in a try. And by the end of it, they were playing with a lot of confidence and we were out on our feet.
What are your thoughts on the AJ pass cooking? I know it didn't decide the result, but it looked pretty blatant.
Well, you've been an expert for a long time, and I reckon you're right.
It's been hard. I know Flano's not using it as an excuse, but you have been up for a long time now cooking, and it's been tight contest after tight contest. Must be hard to get up emotionally this time of year.
Not really. It should be very easy for us to get up every week, and I know it's a long season, but you get to this part of the season and there's some players that you're not going to play with next year. You spent the whole year with. There's some young kids watching them trying to grow and get some experience before next year as well, and so it should be very easy for us to get up, and we want to finish off the season well with a couple of wins hopefully in the last 2 rounds and not toss up what we did tonight. So, and like I said, and then hopefully hold that through to next year.
I'm expecting any guys back, maybe Jack or Harman.
Yeah, both of them should be back. I think they're progressed pretty well through their concussion protocols, and Jaden Sewer might be an outside chance as well. So there'll be 2 or 3 welcome returns. I saw South, a couple of their boys returned, and I thought Keon was outstanding and dominated that middle part of the field, and we had fresh legs because we kept giving him the ball. So we'll look forward to our boys coming back hopefully.
Cookie, I don't want you to rub Cody too much, but he had a big difference out there tonight too. I know you've played with him for years, but just his impact out there.
Yeah, I think, and just his presence on the field. I think a lot of teams go into games with him on the tip sheet, so we knew what he was going to bring. You can try and stop him, but he's a great football player. It's good just to see him back on the field. He's had a tough year this year with injuries, so good to see him back out there. But like I said, he's on everyone's tip sheet. He's a quality player.